People I admire in politics? Many. There's some spectacular women out there that I have modeled my career after. Grace McCarthy still continues to contact me regularly. She's just an icon in our province. Sheila Copps and I have done some good work over the years. Winston Churchill, who fought valiantly for democracy in the UK. Great models all.
Dave Barrett.
And why was he significant for you?
Well, you know, Dave Barrett was the one actually who brought Agricultural Land Commission, and this is, as we talked earlier on, farming is a huge issue in Richmond East, and that's why he's my mentor and he's my hero, because he's a very firebrand leader, and he's honest and truthful.
My political hero, I would have to say Lee Kuan Yew. He was one of the founders of Singapore, and the reason I say him is I have seen the changes in Singapore. I've been to Singapore, my fiance is from Singapore, and I see how that country has developed, and I think he's done a pretty good job from a country that's underdeveloped to what it is now.
Well, there are lots of heroes, so I'm saying whoever do good for people, not greedy. For example, I must say that Pierre Elliott Trudeau is the one that I really like. But recently, things changed over so many years. So I'm not saying Liberal Party, but this person, Pierre Elliott Trudeau.
Unfairness, double standard, racism. I taught for lots and lots of years. Folks who are unfair to children, all of those things make me very angry, dismay me, because I think we all have an obligation to treat each other as we would wish to be treated as we go forward. And again, I try and spend my life imprinting the best lessons on the very youngest that we have, because they will inherit the society we leave them, no question.
Well, the people who don't tell the truth and not upfront.
What makes me mad? When I get ripped off, actually. I work hard for my money, and I try to save as much as I can, and when I see it being wasted, that irritates me.
Is our treasury been cleaned up, this mismanagement of our public money?
Oh, family. Seeing my little guy score his first hockey goal was spectacular. Seeing my daughter singing and dancing in musical theater, the things that allow you to just enjoy being a parent gives me great joy. Professionally, the things that give me great joy is actually helping people solve problems. That's what I think it is to be an MLA, to be elected as an MLA today. People come to you usually because they've exhausted all the other avenues. It's a last resort. They're pretty much frustrated by the process. They want an answer to their question. If you can provide that, if you can help them win their way through the process, spectacular.
Well, I'm a runner, and running and helping at the events, okay, and then trying to link with the community, and that gives me joy to working with the community and like for the community.
So what gives me joy? At the moment, just hanging out with my girlfriend or my fiance and my nieces and nephews. We like doing nothing and just relaxing. That gives me a lot of joy.
The joy is people right now realize that they should change the government.
I'm a Rod Stewart fan. Goes way back. Any of those songs speak to me.
Anything in particular?
Maggie May.
And why Maggie May?
Because it's about the exuberance of life, optimism. My glass is always half full. I'm interested in music that speaks to that.
You know, there's a song called Bread and Roses, and that really connects with me because it really highlights the women's equality issues, okay, like back from like 45, 50 years ago. So that's one really which I like, okay, because it's really addresses the women's equality issues and the women's challenges that they face.
There's been lots of theme songs from my life, but for the moment it changes. It depends on when, what scenario. Like for me right now, there's two things that stick out to me. One is by "Marry Me" by Train, because of my my wedding in a couple months. And the other one is Suit and Tie by Justin Timberlake. Because with my work, I don't usually suit up that much. So this campaign actually lets me dress up a little bit. So I've been enjoying that.
If you had a theme song that sort of best describes your life, what would it be?
Oh, Canada.
I'm both. I'm a chai tea latte girl. I'm happy in both places. And in Blends, which is in my center right here.
Tim Horton. Because Tim Horton is everybody's coffee, and you know, that's our Canadian culture.
Starbucks or Timmy's? I like Starbucks. Starbucks Earl Grey tea. That's what I usually get. But I enjoy Timmy's more because of I like the tidbits.
Tim Hortons for sure.
And why would that be?
Tim Hortons, a Canadian company.